Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing on their first play. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Putting the tight end in motion. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throw left side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
From the 27. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it'll be 2nd down. Now a give left side. Breaks the tackle, still going. He's got to gain a 6 there. Tyler Newbin with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run here on 1st down. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Working quickly here. Play action, Prescott. They connect on the deep shot. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, chill. Go to 54,
Dowdle. Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing his lock. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return. To the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Go!
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Tracy once more. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it with Devin Singletary. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air, 3rd and long. He has the New York touchdown. Gano for the PAT. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Dak out of the pistol. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
47.
First down, here's Dak. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
47. Good.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And in for the Dallas touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lock. He's on the move. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Pass cut by Tracy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Lock to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, that's now a second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Throwing again is Dak. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Punt meets him at the 28. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is he going to...
Down he goes. The Giants got to him. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Prescott now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a first. Slot receiver headed left. Here's Luck to the air. This is complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Let's go now.
Here's Locke. This finds Bellinger. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down and bounce. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, set.
He'll throw it yet again. Catch is made in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
We're going to 54. Why is? Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
26.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Headed out right. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Giants 20. Brendan Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go.
Locke looking to throw. Connecting on the slant. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They go play action here. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Gano ready to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the run right. Throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to take it back. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not exactly the big play that these reworked kickoffs were designed to promote, Brock, but hey, excitement's excitement, right? And it is hard to beat the old scoop and score.
Don't tell that kicking team that wasn't a big play. This is what they work on all week long, Kate.
Yep.
This is how they become special as a special teams unit to punch it out and take it back to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
They go right back to Tracy. Hits a seam at the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
First down.
Locked down. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a New York Giants. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ready?
Throwing his lock. Buys time, rolling right. And with just one hand, he missed the grab. That's a touchdown! The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Great stuff there by the receiver. Wow, that was not an easy one. Only able to get one hand on it, Brock, but he got it done.
Yeah, he is showing off and showing out. These receivers in this day and age, they work on these things, and they make the extraordinary so often look ordinary, but what an unbelievable effort.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline.
You know, that's a high degree of difficulty throw. Not a lot get tougher than that one. But now, fortunately, Kate, he aired it closer to the sideline, and it goes harmlessly out of bounds.
It's caught, Ferguson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. First down, here's Dak. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott set to pass. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Dak to throw. Escapes the pocket. And oh, he got it! Interception! That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants have it perilously close to their own goal line. Looks like it's at the 2.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. Here he goes again. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
That's good for the Giants. First down.
Back now, pressure on its way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10. Let's go. At the 24-yard line.
Throwing now, off play action. Forced out to his right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Here we go. 26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
Here's the handoff. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
27.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Buying some time right. Oh, brother, hits another interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give to Tracy up the middle. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants trim the deficit down to 5. They got a touchdown, but that is only half the job. Still got to get this kick back and score another. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, the good news is, still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott now on 3rd down. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He breaks the tackle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's Prescott. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying the right side. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lock. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Tracy. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 1. This is complete to Neighbors. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Locke looking to throw. He rolls to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants down by only 2 in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time.
And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
They give it to him again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The give to the fullback. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
You know, I'm not sure the defense expected that give to the fullback. By the time they shook off the surprise, he was through the line and headed to the 2nd level.
Going right back to the fullback, next play. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Last 2 plays have been tremendously efficient for this offense. Get a good gain on first down that sets up 2nd and short. And then, like John Madden used to say, boom, that fullback moves the chains.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys pushing to get within range for a game winner. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, they'll run. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to the well again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to pick. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with them in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown he so badly wants.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Looking to throw it. Escapes out to the left. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. I'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.